Howdy, my name's Valerian, and I'm being chased by a creeper. And an enderman. My goodness. He's not taking... I mean, this... I guess I'm using a stone sword, but still... My goodness, that took forever. But hey... I got hit a ton. I was being really inefficient about that. And I let him blow up. I let the creeper blow up the one tree. But, hey! Ender Pearl. So, that's a win. Okay, so as that little incident taught me, I need a better weapon. Stone sword's not going to cut it, and as much as I considered just upgrading to a steel sword and being done with it, I figured let's do this. Is that chicken trying to eat hedgehogs? I figured let's do this right. I think that chicken is trying to kill a hedgehog. And I'm looking for flowers. So I did discover the keybind, so I'm not... I have a fully charged jetpack on me, and it's not flying right now because... There we go. I'm looking for bluebells. Because I need flowers to make... That should be all I need. We'll worry about that later. Okay, so I'm going to get into some industrial engineering. Or immersive engineering. We're going to industrialize some things. And we are going to do so in order to make a gun. I'm going to make a gun, and I'm going to staple a sword to the front of it. And I'm not going to have to worry about monsters anymore. So I'm going to get all of the stuff I need to make a coke oven and try to figure out how to get... It's kind of weird because a coke oven is normally one of my first day builds. And so it's a little surreal not having one. But anyway, I'm going to head back to the base and start building that coke oven. And I will be right back. Alright, so I think... Before I do anything, I'm going to go ahead and just make the... book. Get the Immersive Engineering Manual here, which is a book and a lever. And we're going to use the Tinker's Construct book recipe because I seriously don't want to go hunt down yet another animal. So we've got some string. We have wood. And we have paper. So I'm going to go ahead and make that real quick. Oops. Now we have wood. And now we can do a book. And that is a book and a lever. Of all things, I don't have a cobble on me. Haha. You'll do. Okay. So there we go. Book, stick, manual, read. Okay, beautiful. Now what we want to do is, I want to figure out the coke oven. They are made with sandstone, lots of clay. Do I have another? Nope, that's the only recipe now for them. I wonder if I can make... What are my current options for sandstone? Sandstone is... Oh, good, I can just put sand together. But it is a little bit expensive. So I need 27 bricks, which means I need 27 sandstone. I only have 35 sand available, which is nowhere near the number I need. Now I have 8 sandstone. So I'm going to go and dig. In fact, I'm going to do what I promised I would do earlier. I'm going to make an iron shovel. And I'm going to go to town getting the sand I need. And I'm going to use that to make the coke oven. Dagnabbit, I just saw that the recipe makes 3 at a time. I didn't need to dig nearly as much sandstone. Anyway, so I have bricks, so this should be plenty to make these things. So I only actually need to make... okay, that's 18 of them. So I need some more bricks. I have totally enough clay. I actually have more bricks cooked downstairs, but we'll just go ahead and do it up here for now. 2 more batches. I'm bad at mathing this very second. What is that? 21. One more batch. Okay, one more batch, and then we're done, and we can build the oven. So we will just stare here, waiting for this pot to boil. Oh, come on. Come on. Thank you. Okay. There we go. So that is our coke oven. So let's build this sucker. I don't really care where I'm building it. It's actually sunset. I'm going to go ahead and we'll just do this here. And I just realized I need to make the wrench or the hammer to activate that. So I'm going to sleep the night here and then make that hammer. And when we have that hammer, that's yet another mod's configuration tool. So we need the hammer, which is iron, string, and a stick. We have one more piece of string available before we have to start processing cotton. But that's fine. I need 2 iron. So let's make that real quick. Okay, and now if I go over here, hammer, and I go wham, there we go. And that's a coke oven. And we need to generate a lot of fuel. Actually, we don't need a ton. So I'm going to go ahead and just stick 9 logs in there, and those will slowly process down into charcoal, which is normally what I used to do this for. I used to build a coke oven really early on in the game just in order to be able to get that extra fuel production. And I treated the creosote like a waste product for a very long time. But it's essential for immersive engineering stuff. So, I want to make a gun. And for that, I believe... See if I need the revolver here. That's going to require some steel and some iron and some... See, these grips right there are treated wood. But I'm also going to need, I think, this engineer's workbench in order to... and I can staple a knife to this thing, and that'll be a sword. So I can have that. But yeah, I need to make... I also think I kind of want to make the this electron thing for it so I can have electric bullets, because that would, I think, be really fun. Stun on the bullets. But, so, I need a lot of... It looks like I need to make these blueprints here. And that's why I was getting those flowers, was because I knew I'd need to get into that. Oh, look, I need aluminum. So we're going to see how much of this is really a thing, but it looks like we need to make a new workbench. So let's see what this costs. That is going to cost some treated wood. Okay, so we have to generate the creosote to treat some wood. And I'm pretty sure... What are the recipes for getting treated wood? A fluid infuser. It looks like it only uses 100. That's interesting. Nuclear Craft has a machine that will do it. Let's see if they're... So this fluid infuser costs some advanced plating, a machine chassis, some gold, a servo. That chassis is steel, tough alloy, lead. Tough alloy is... Wow. I need to alloy iron and boron and lithium in order to get this. That's probably a little overkill. We're going to use a bucket instead. So there's a bucket. But I think, actually, yes, if I look at uses for creosote. So treated wood here. Yeah, it'll take a bucket, and so it's not as efficient. This is only using 100 creosote. This is using 1/8 of a bucket, so it's a little bit more. But still, I get 8 at a time, and I'm pretty sure 1 bucket is all I need at the present. So let's go ahead and fill that up. That manual can go in there for now. And we'll just get a bucket. We have a bucket. And let's try to make this thing. I'm going to need a little bit more wood. I'm going to guess I need a second bucket of this stuff, but that's okay. So this engineer's workbench is going to require 3 of those plus a fence. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's all of it right there. They're consuming an entire batch. Exactly. No. They're worse. They're consuming just over. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to need another one of these buckets, so this will take a little while. I'm going to wait for that to process down, and I will be back when I have this workbench. And hopefully am starting... Actually, you know what? We can look at the recipe for the revolver and get the other stuff cooking while we're at it. So the revolver itself looks like it's just a regular crafting table. I think I only need the workbench to make the bullets and stuff. I'm pretty sure, yeah, to make... Yeah, I need it to pack bullets. So, revolver without any... Oh, wait, this requires the workbench. So I can't make all of the gun, but I can get 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this requires those. So 2 iron, 2 copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 steel. Okay, so I'm going to make 12 steel while I wait for that. Okay, and I just remembered that I can turn crafting tables into crafting stations because I have Tinker's Construct installed. So that'll be, well, probably no difference in this case, but in the future it'll be nice to have that. So the workbench, I believe, was this recipe. There we go. So now we have this, our little gun press. So that's cool. And it looks like we need to place things on the bench somehow to make the bits for it. So this is the big thing I need to make. I need iron plates and copper. Just 3 iron across will do that. Or, yeah, let's do that. It's nighttime again. We will make use of the Insta-Sleep button. Okay. Infuser needs to finish infusing the other step of that steel. And where were we? We need to make, because that steel is working, so we need to make this. We need a copper and that. So let's get how much copper do we have? Let's get all of that copper. Okay, so I need to make... Interesting. Is it up here? That's really interesting. They have to be at the top. Okay, well, we have those iron plates now. And I'm pretty sure I don't actually... Yeah, okay. So I got that. The hammer is there. The revolver itself actually doesn't need the table to manufacture. Just the steel. Okay, those grips are going to be treated sticks and copper. So let's make those. I need some more of these sticks, I think. I need to make another batch of sticks. That should be exactly enough. 2 grip pieces, right? 1 and 2? Yeah, 1 and 2. Okay. Alright, that steel should be just about ready to start cooking. We'll go ahead and start cooking that. Alright, so this is going to be interesting. So for that bayonet, we need another piece of treated wood, which we still have. We're okay on that. But we also need these... Actually, the bayonet doesn't require it, but the bullets do. Oh, that's... Oh. That's interesting. Okay, it's... I can make these components using the Workbench for cheaper. I see how that works. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and get this and see what the bullets cost. So these are the basic bullets, and these are only makeable with this. Okay, I do need gunpowder casings. Casings are copper, or if I get a metal press, I get a significant improvement. We don't have the tech for that. We'll work it eventually, but right now we're just going to get started, so we need some copper. So let's go ahead and get that, and we will... Let's go ahead and pull some lead out of here also. The other half, maybe you start cooking. Okay, so we got some little copper jacket bullets here. We'll go ahead and plan on making 10 bullets for now. Part of the idea is that the gun is just an option. We get the bayonet, and that gives us the stabbing ability of an iron sword that probably doesn't break. Pretty sure it doesn't break. If it's gonna break, then we're looking into building something to repair it. But for the moment, that's not a concern yet. Okay, there's our steel. Let's get this gun put together. Alright. So we need that barrel. We need that drum. We need that hammer. And we can build a gun with it. Okay, go ahead, make my day indeed. That looks really cool. Click, click, click. I can't swing it that way. Interesting. That is a nice model. And it goes click. Oh, and there's a little cooldown. Okay. That's neat. Let's go ahead and make that bayonet. Two more steel and an iron sword. Okay, that's going to take a little bit. Let's go ahead and see about making bullets first then instead. So I need empty casings, gunpowder, and lead nuggets. So let's go ahead and make some lead nuggets. We have casings and lead nuggets. We need some gunpowder. We have 1 gunpowder currently. We can make gunpowder. I know I've dug up all of the things to make it. I've dug up plenty of sulfur and niter. So that won't be a problem. But that's in the basement, and I'm not going to... Okay, so theoretically, it looks like... Oh, okay. It looks like I just need... I need that recipe to begin with. Okay, so let's figure out how to make that. So this requires a blueprint for common projectiles. And that common projectiles requires 2 gunpowder, copper, 3 lapis, and 3 pieces of paper. So I am going to have to make some gunpowder. So we'll be back with the gunpowder materials. I figure I may as well craft this while I'm downstairs just in case something funny goes on. So I need to make gunpowder. Oh, never mind. I actually need to pulverize the coal first. Okay, so I am going back upstairs with this, but I grabbed some niter and sulfur from the mined powders box. We'll eventually pull all of this stuff back upstairs now that we've got some factory stuff going up there, but for now, staircase it is. And grinding up some coal. We'll get us some coal powder. We'll get one more here, and then we'll start. There we go. Okay. Chewing dead wood. I guess. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Gunpowder. Make the gunpowder. Okay, now we have 7 gunpowder. Perfect. Now we can make that blueprint. Okay. This is the one we want. Now if we go over to here, do I put this in here? Perfect. Okay, great. That's kind of neat. All right. So now I want to make this. Okay, and now it's telling me I need to put lead, gunpowder, and a casing. Where are my casings? There's casings. And sure enough, I can make bullets this way. Okay, that's an interesting way of doing it. It's an irritating extra expense, but that's okay. We now have... That was strange, clicky mechanics, but I have 5 bullets now. And I believe it was a case of, I think, this, right? Okay, there we go. Shift right click, and oh my goodness, it is a revolver. Okay. That's fun. Okay, let's go ahead and try to make that bayonet. With the steel that I never got around to making. One moment. Okay, like I said, we're going to make that bayonet. With that steel that I totally made. Okay, now I'm pretty sure I can't just do this. How do I attach it? I think I need to do it... Oh, I probably have to do it in the workbench. I bet that's what it is. Let's see, uses. Let's go out here. Uses for the bayonet. Uses for the revolver. Oh, well, I can make a turret using the revolver, maybe if I'm tired of it. Let me see if I can just put the gun... If we take the blueprint out... Oh, when you take that out. Okay, if we take that out, if I put the gun there, that will allow me to then staple the bayonet on. Okay, cool. Alright, that's neat. And now it has a gun, and now... Can I swing it? I don't know. Let's go find something to kill. That's cute that it shows me my little bullet counter. Let's see. Everything hostile is underground around here right now. I want to shoot a pig. I could shoot a cow. Actually, you know what? Let's see what happens if we shoot this bull. Well, okay then. And I can swing it. Okay. That's really effective. I think I'm probably on an empty round chamber, though. So I think maybe... Is it the top? Okay. Is this the top now? Not sure which of these chambers is the one that'll fire, but we got a gun. It'll take a lot of work to be able to use it, but if I can treat that as a fallback, and especially because I can just swing this, even though the animation is strange, it does actually swing like a sword and a hit for sword-like damage. So, and it doesn't have a durability meter. So I can just use this as my primary weapon now. So that's cool. Alright, well, we have a horse and a saddle and a gun and a jetpack. that sounds like it's about time to go adventuring again. So we will do that next time. Yeah, we will definitely do that next time. My name's Larry, and thank you for watching. We will see you later. Bye-bye.